Mind power. Mind power. Mind power. All right? I don't know if it's the truth, but this is how I was told, and this is how I understand it, of what I witnessed for myself. They say graffiti art started out in New York around 1973. But it was my understanding, I was here in California in 1973, and we had graffiti, but we only had gang graffiti. We had monochrome gang lifts representing turfs and territories, usually in black or silver, or black and white. These gang markings and territory only really got intricate as they did the big block letters or really big old English letters. So this was what we had in the 70s. So once it went from there to the East Coast, then they began to get into the tagging, which I'll show you. It's illustrated down here. Versus the other stuff that you've seen earlier was a West Coast gangbang tagging or gangbang writing. And this is a bit more of the East Coast tagging. And it basically breaks down to two forms. You have the more hieroglyphic, more unreadable type, and you have the really clear, distinguished West Coast tag style. This is more West Coast than, per se, something like this. Because on the West Coast, when they did start tagging and writing, they wanted it to be clear. So it's a little history. I don't know. There's a lot of variations and different themes and thoughts. But I've been in the culture myself, and that's what I experienced. That's what I've seen and witnessed. So since any more information and input about tagging, writing, bombing, graffiti, to the Mind Power Hour message boards, hit us up. Contact us out there. Mind Power. Mind Power. To conclude or add on in conclusion to the segment that we just filmed earlier about the gang graffiti, you'll notice this particular style right here is what it evolved to next. The next level became tagging. Now we have different kind of tagging. You have this particular style of tagging where it's more East Coast based and it's more unlegible. When you see a tag that's more fluid connecting in, it's more that person is not really going for the fame, they're going for the art of their name. They're going for the shape of the line, the design. All right? And then I'll bring your attention to the West Coast more style, a simplified, very simple, legible, and they usually start with the small first letter and make the words get big. Back in the day, that was a real West Coast thing to do. Variations from the gang writing, how it went to the East Coast and it got color and it got to be personalized. I want to represent my turf. I want to represent an area. I want to cover the area with me. I want to represent me. So they brought it back to a different level. I will, personify that and give you that. Mind power,